You've never seen tarpon fishing like this before. In fact, no one had.
The giant tarpon migrate through the Florida Keys in the springtime. They occupy the bridges, migrate down the ocean side, and feed and rest in the backcountry areas. While there are plenty of fish caught in the daytime, tarpon are nocturnal, and the best fishing happens at night. But we can't see them, until now. We used military-grade night vision and IR lasers with a Tier 1 operator to fish for giant tarpon in the Florida Keys in the dark of night, and it was the best fishing experience of our lives.
So we'll be able to see a lot more. Now, human eye has 200-degree field of view. A typical dual tube night vision setup only gives you 40 degrees. So this is gonna give you more than double that. So you get 98-degree field of view. So as we're scanning, looking for these tarpon rolling, whatever it is tonight, this is gonna give us the best capability. So I've got 2 sets of these, and then I have another set, which is a goggle that has a thermal capability in it also. Now that's not gonna help us here fishing because these fish are cold-blooded, so it's not like we'll pick up any temperature difference, but it's just the goggle I wear. I really like it. But we got 2 sets of these. We got some helmets. It's all top of the line. I mean, this is all military gear, latest and greatest state-of-the-art stuff. You know, we make some of these lights. So Course Rival makes lights in various configurations. This one here is this is the Hellstar 6. So this light here, a lot of guys run it, and even working around water, they'll run these if something happens and you fall in, or rescue swimmers. When they come out of a helicopter and they're going in the water, they can just reach up and turn this light on, and it's visible so that everybody can see where they are in the water, so you're not losing visibility of that person. So they're fully waterproof. You know, they're very bright, different brightness settings and flash rates. You can change them all up, but
man, that is super cool.
Yeah.
Exciting. Well, as soon as it gets dark, we'll get to work with that.
I like it.
I've done a lot of night fishing, but I can't say that I enjoy it as much as the daytime fishing, simply because you're lacking the visual component to tarpon fishing, which in my opinion makes them such a great, awesome game fish. Well, when Jamey pulls out all of his gear and he starts laying this out, and man, you can tell right away, this is serious gear, man. This is not consumer gear. This was real military grade, best quality gear.
I've got some IR pointers and flashlights. So what we use on our gun is like an IR laser. So this is a laser that normally gets mounted onto our weapon system, and we zero it and trust it and use it at nighttime to basically where our bullets are gonna go. So we see under night vision when this kicks on, wherever that IR dot is, that's where our bullets are gonna hit, when it's zeroed correctly. But what we can use this for out here is whoever may be up in the tower spotting and looking around, it's like, oh, hey, I see him rolling. You can just point this laser right at him, and then the guys that are down here on the deck.
We need that during the day, Tom.
Whoa, there they are, yeah.
That's
pinpoint and cast
incredible.
right to where it is. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's pretty neat.
You can tell the way that somebody that really knows what they're doing handles whatever it is that they're doing. He pulls that stuff out and he's like, okay, puts this on your head. He's like, is this one gonna fit? Is this, you know, he gets it all fit perfectly, because it really does need to kind of come down, and you don't need to be adjusting it with your hands. That would take away a lot of the advantage of it. But the big advantage here was that you could see like it was daylight. Whoa, holy moly. Dude.
Like daytime again, isn't it?
We're gonna be able to see like daytime.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be able to see them roll. If they're rolling in here, we're gonna see them. There's no question about it. As the sun starts going down, we're starting to put all this stuff on, and he's like, well, you know, you make sure, and this is how you focus it, and this is how you do all that. So the light's still up. We're getting a couple bites here and there. And I think we got 3 bites before sunset, and we're pretty excited because we know that if we got 3 bites before sunset, when the sun goes down, this place is gonna go nuts. And here we are with the best in the world, using the best in the world, and this is going to be the greatest fishing opportunity we've ever had in our life.
There's one rolled at 1, almost in range. So there they are.
As far as you can throw.
Oh, I see it. Yep, got it.
See him rolling?
Oh my God, we're gonna see this
Quite
like
a few of them. I just saw 2 of them.
Yeah. Okay, get it out in front of him, and then just dance it around. You might be in them.
I had the opportunity to be on Tom's podcast, and he had mentioned about the tarpon and how active they are at night and the challenges with trying to target them at night. And with my background, the night vision, everything I've done, I mean, we pretty much only work at night. It just clicked, and I pitched to Tom, hey, what about going out there with night vision? I mean, I have a solution for this. We can go out there and we can fish at night. We can target them, we can go after them at night. That is what I do. And it immediately was like, yes, let's do this. So to get down here, to bring the gear, to go out there and actually see these fish at night, and the change from the daytime where they're hiding in the shadows, you know, not very active, don't really want to eat till that sun gets low. And then once the light went out, I mean, what we could see on the water was amazing with the night vision, but we could really see, you could see the shrimp moving all over the place, you could see the crabs swimming, then all the tarpon just rolling, I mean, the activity level, and everybody was getting excited. I was getting excited.
Got him on, coming to the boat.
Oh, that sky, man. You know, I've spent so much time, countless hours and days under night vision, and now to be out here doing something I absolutely love, fishing, to incorporate it in the night vision, and to share that with Rich and with Tom, and to see their excitement.
Oh, watching him jump in the dark. Oh, that was awesome.
Just like the daytime,
The pointer's
man.
so cool.
Yeah.
So that's what, if you were gonna have a gun light, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, so that
my
would be
goodness.
where you're zeroed at.
That is the coolest thing ever.
Yep. We were all like a bunch of kids in the boat, just, you know, for the first time out fishing, and we had such a good time, but it was so cool to put it all together at night, fishing for these tarpon when they're the most active, and just to see how much activity there was at night. I mean, it's something I'll remember for the rest of my life.
Jamie, this is awesome, man. This is like something like fantasy world, like catching tarpon at night, because this is when they bite. It is just like daylight. Oh my gosh. Tom, it looks like just a perfect early morning scenario.
I swear, man.
But all night long, huh? I say it all the time. So when the sun hits the water, the fish start biting. Well, that doesn't mean that they stop biting after the sun goes down. They all night long. But usually that's when I head home. You know, sun's, you know, it starts to get dark, we go in. But that last hour of the day, it's kind of magical. The sun hits the water. Unbelievable difference in the fish. You know, it's that light level, I guess. They get comfortable, they have the advantage, they know that other shrimp and crabs are gonna start running, and they go to work. Well, tonight we did our normal routine and got a few bites as the sun was setting, but now we just stayed. And it was so cool to get the goggles on. We always talk about, you know, your favorite time of the day is before the sun comes up. That 30 minutes before the sun breaks the surface of the water, it's magical for the tarpon. And then after that, it gets harder and harder as the day goes on, right?
Yeah, it does.
And the same thing with me is I'm always talking about that last 30 minutes as the sun hits the water. Same thing. You get that magical 30 minutes where it doesn't have to be perfect. They're just eating. And we got to extend that as long as we wanted with this night vision. Gosh, this is so freaking cool.
Oh, I see the fish good.
Oh, yeah.
You guys see the fish? That's a big fish. Oh man, look at him go!
Oh, that's awesome.
So one of the things that was really cool about fishing with Jamey as well is like any questions we had, he was just like, oh, you do this, and that's exactly it. But there weren't many questions because he addressed how to use everything perfectly before we even got started. You know, see this whole thing come together, and we had talked about, you know, wouldn't it be cool if we could fish at night with your night vision stuff, and here we are, we're actually doing it. That was super cool. I had a feeling you were gonna like this.
Dude.
Does this mean I get an invite back for another show?
Jamie, you should just live down here, man. You can be my.
It's gonna be. But you can only come in
Tarpon season?
In tarpon season.
Well,
Oh, there you go. See you, buddy. That was so cool.
night vision tarpon?
Wow.
Night vision tarpon.
Unbelievable, man.
That was pretty awesome.
That is unbelievable.
And Jamey, you know, he was just operating as if he didn't even have it on. It still was kind of a little bit weird and awkward to me, and I'm sure maybe to you, because we had never had it on, but he was running around the boat like crazy, and he was getting bites too, man. And so to see him do his thing in the dark and, you know, mix the two things that he likes the most, his real job and his fishing passion, and bring those together in a situation where it was absolutely perfect for it.
There he is, hooked up.
Jamey, night vision tarpon 2.
Nice.
Way to go, man.
Work your way up to the,
Smoking this.
work your way up to the front.
I saw that.
Wow. Can you work your way to the front?
Yep.
Oh, yep. Another one on!
Wow, that's awesome. He's right on the surface. 30 yards in
Oh, yeah,
front,
there
12
he is.
o'clock.
Can you see this laser, Rich?
Yes. It's awesome.
It's incredible.
With the
Yeah, he just
night
broke
vision.
the surface right here. I'm getting close.
I was doing it with the jerkbaits. Jamey was doing it with a mullet. You were doing it with the crabs. We were getting doubles, triples. It was awesome. And you know, in that kind of situation, when the action is so crazy like that, you're almost hoping that you don't land a fish, that they throw the hook, because you got the best out of the fish. You saw them roll, you cast in front of them. In my situation, I was using a jerkbait, so I'm actually casting in front of them. I can see the jerkbait moving on the surface, and the fish bites it, jumps a couple of times. I'm seeing other fish rolling, and I'm like, ooh, I want this one to come off so I can cast to that one and do this whole thing again. That's what the night vision opened up, and it gave us the best part of the day, which is actually night. We could see like it was daytime. It was really, really incredible. It's crazy how you can see the stars. Who knew there were so many stars?
Huh, wow.
It's crazy.
Right at the bow. I see him. 11 o'clock. He's right at the top of the water.
Try to pull low to the right, drag him backwards if you can.
Okay. Wow.
Low right.
That one looks manageable.
And now reel right down to his face.
Yep.
Low right, yep, like that.
And it was so cool to see Jamey get bit. You know, he's having the same kind of thing. He's like, I'm not even sure I want this one. I want to catch some, I want to jump some more, because that initial run is so good, and they're jumping, and we can see them doing flips and everything. But Jamey did get one to stick. He brings it all the way to the boat. It was just awesome. You know, with the night vision on, we brought that thing right up to the boat, and man, clear as day, just like it was daytime.
Wow. So strong. God. And you just feel each tail wag just pulling.
Jamey catches his fish, and man, that was just like probably my favorite tarpon fishing that I think I've ever done. It was just so different, so exciting, and just opened up such worlds of potential opportunity there. That got me thinking. I was like, wow.
Awesome.
See you, big
Jamey,
boy.
you want to let him go?
Yeah.
Grab him right there.
Got him.
You got him.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. That's a big one. I think that was bigger than the last one. Nice. Nice work, man.
All right.
It's good to see you having a good time in those goggles, man. I don't think they weren't meant for this, but this is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, big boy, there he goes. Great release.
You told me before the tarpon are so active at night, and it was so cool, the difference between what we saw in the day and then how much we saw at night, and just the hookups, the fighting. It adds so much more to it. I love it.
But for us, it's like, this is what we've dreamed about. Just when it starts to get too dark to see, that's when it really goes off, but you can't, I mean, you're limited, so limited. And then this is like this whole new world of, I don't know, it was really cool. And then the stars, that was one thing that I did not think it was going to be so cool. But man, thanks for bringing all this up. It was awesome. Your first tarpon, first nighttime tarpon.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Thank you. First, all around.
I'll put these down and run us home.
Let's do it. Blacked out.
Yeah, let's do
That's the way
that.
we roll.
Did you know you can get every episode of Saltwater Experience completely free on Waypoint TV? Go to waypointtv.com and find out how you can download the app or find it on any smart TV. And if that's not enough, you can find the Tom Rowland Podcast on Apple, Spotify, or anywhere you find podcasts. And we'd love to have you as a follower on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.